been a nice little surprise for you.
Yeah, that was a big time move, and the first thing I want to say is Jeremy Lamb and Kevin Martin. They were both great players, great teammates, and having spent some time with them, it's sad to see them go for sure. And then in terms of the other 4 players that came in, we're excited. We have some catch up to play, but we're definitely excited. We think they can really, really help us.
What does a player like that, and James, and even some of the other guys that you brought in, do to the chemistry now of this team, just the makeup of this team?
Well, I think he's always been an efficient, easy player to play with. I think the way he plays, the style that he plays, is very in tune with what we're trying to do here, and so I don't think it'll be as tough of a transition.
Jerry, how much better did y'all get to that? How much better did y'all get with this deal, do you think?
It's tough to say just because we haven't been on the floor together, but I think it's going to help us moving forward. And how old is James? 23. 23 years old, and he's had Olympic experience, a lot of experience, and not just him, the other guys that came in as well, and Cole Aldridge in the defense, and Daquan Cook in the shooting, Hayward, just doing a little bit of everything. So we're pretty familiar with all the players.
When you first heard about it, what were your initial thoughts? What hit you?
Well, I wasn't as shocked because I had heard about it, we heard about it possibly happening, but it was, I was just like, well, I'm hoping that it happens, or I didn't know. I was like, I think it'd be a great deal for us. It would help us. So when I found out last night at 10, 11, 12, I was pretty excited.
How do you foresee you guys playing together?
It's gonna be it's gonna be similar. I think. With Kmart, we lost an extremely talented scorer, very, very talented scorer, and same with Jeremy Lamb. But James Harden can really score the ball as well, and come off picks and things like that.
Does this change your expectations for what this team might be able to do?
I think we could have. I think the way we're looking at it is we want to make the playoffs, whether the trade happened or not, and we're still looking, the same exact focus, same exact goal.
Does this take some pressure off of you, Jeremy, a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably say so a little bit, but it's not really. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like we all put pressure on ourselves, as a team. Like we want to win, and we want to do those things, and so we want to play well, we want to play together, and so we put a lot of pressure on ourselves.
But the point is, because of the kind of player he is, the caliber, defenses can't focus on, say you, for instance.
They couldn't just focus on me before either.
Right, but they got to focus on a lot of different things now. So it would seem like it would take some pressure off of you on the floor.
Yeah. I mean, Kmart can score the ball. The people have to game plan for him as well, So I think it might change it a little bit. They're different types of players, but I think they had to really, really pay attention to Kmart before, and they had to pay attention to Harden now.
Does it equalize some of the attention? Will the attention perhaps be spread around a little bit more, just in terms of the time you have to spend as sort of the most visible player on it? Does that help a little bit in that regard?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how everything plays out, but yeah, I think like you said, it'll be dispersed a little more.